Hello, everyone. My guest today is Jonathan Weizman. He is the CEO and co-founder of RoomChecking.com. He's been working with software engineering since the late 1990s, survived the dotcom burst, and continued building great products like myDitto and Zpen, which got a Macworld Award in 2011. He's enjoying working with hoteliers and the great RoomChecking team to help improve the work and results of hotel operations staff. Jonathan, are you ready to take us to the top?
Yeah, I'm ready. Thank you very much.
All right. So tell us in a nutshell what RoomChecking does and how you make money.
So actually, when you book for a hotel, you go through booking.com, and then when you check in, you go to the front desk. But then what you don't see is that there is a full team, a full staff of operation in the hotel, like the attendant that cleans the room, the housekeeper, the inspector, the maintenance, the front office. It's a really full staff. And we equip them with a mobile solution that gives them productivity and communication. And the way we do business, our business model is that we charge per room and per month.
Okay, and on average, what are folks pay? I mean, do you sell directly to the hotel or to the consumer or to the brand, the parent company? Who do you sell to?
So we sell to the hotels, and of course, when we find brands, try to convince the hotel to use it. But we sell to hotels one by one.
Okay, one by one. And on average, what's a hotel going to pay you per month to get access to what you offer?
So it's $2.5 per room and per month. So our average customer today is $250.
$250 a month.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. And how many hotels are you working with now?
So we have now 240.
Okay, 240. That's very good. And when did you launch? What year?
So we launched actually 4 years ago, and we almost failed because we totally missed one very important point. We had to connect to the hotel repository of reservation called the PMS, the Property Management System. I mean, where all the guests are listed. Because without that, we're useless. And I thought it would be easy. It was not. And for 2 years, we tried to connect them and to convince them to give us an interface. But it was just awful, very awful. But after 2 years, we managed to have most of the communications. And then it's been now, I think we onboarded like 80% of the customers within 1 year and a half.
Got it. So 2014, you launched. By 2016, you have all the integrations you need. Now you have 240 customers paying $250 a month. So you're doing about $60,000 per month. Is that right?
No, it's a little bit because you have to, they are the first customer. We were so happy that they accepted to use us. They were really cheaper. So we're more like 45.
45 today. Okay. And what were you at about a year ago today?
You mean last year?
Yeah, like in June. So we're recording this now in June 2018. How much revenue were you doing in June 2017, a year ago?
10.
Oh, 10K. Okay.
Yeah.
So you've more than 4X'd. Obviously, there's a small numbers, but your growth is there.
Yeah. So we are now 45, something like that per month. Yeah.
That's great. And have you bootstrapped this or raised capital?
So we bootstrapped it. Then when we failed because of waiting so long to get the connectivity, then we got a $500K investment.
Okay, and that's all that you've invested, or that's all you raised so far?
Yeah.
And what was that money on? Was it a convertible note or was it an actual equity round?
So it's an equity round. So really like a dilution, yeah.
Okay, that's great. And was that because you couldn't do a convertible note? Or I think you're based in France, right?
Yeah, true.
So there you couldn't find investors willing to do a note?
So actually, I think those investors are actually some of our clients. The regular VCs didn't see in the hotel industry enough growth or a big enough market to invest. So I think virtually just no one accepted to invest, only clients, and this was the condition.
I see. And what valuation did you raise at?
It was $4 million.
For pre-money or post?
Post money.
Okay. And did you just find one of your customers to kind of lead, or did you have a bunch of people put in $50K each?
No, it was actually, I think it's very interesting. We almost failed when two customers came and say, look, we would like to invest. Because I was looking for VCs and actually customers put the money inside.
Oh, interesting.
So it took virtually 1 week to raise the money.
And when was that?
It was in April last year.
Sorry, what month?
In April 17.
April 2017.
16. No, 17, sorry, 17.
So last year. And so are you raising? Are you raising more capital today?
Yes, we're going to raise something like by the end of this year. Yeah.
Okay. And how much are you looking to raise at the end of the year?
Hopefully. I mean, of course, it's not booked, but should be between 3 to 5 million.
Okay. And how do you get to those numbers? Why is that money important?
So actually, I mean, right now we have, 240 customers is a proof that there is a value because those people are willing to pay for what we do, and it works. I mean, the customer satisfaction is quite high, and so we think that now in order to go faster and go to different countries, we really need to push sales and marketing and support. So that's going to be the money we need that for.
So let's say you raise $3 million at the end of the year. What valuation do you ideally want to raise at?
I think 10.
10 pre-money?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. So you'll sell, call it, what is that? 25, 30% of the company, something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
That's great. And what's the team size look like today?
We're 10.
10 people, all based there. And are you in Europe?
Yeah, we're all based in Paris, although half of the team is from the US, but they joined the team in Paris.
Got it. So Paris and the US.
Yeah.
All right. Last few economics questions here. Churn. What's your churn rate today?
It's almost close to zero.
Okay. And is that on a revenue basis or a logo basis?
On both.
Or both. Okay.
I mean, it's not true, but I would say that we lost like 2 hotels out of 240. So it's not zero, but it's
so call it 1% annually, something like that.
Yeah. So it's not 60. And this was really more like something like a mistake. The sales was a mistake itself.
Yep. That makes sense. And then what about CAC? What are you paying to acquire customers?
So that's a more difficult question, and that's something we don't know how to answer yet. That's a tough question because we have many channels to get them, and it's not very clear today.
What do you pay today in total paid spend per month?
You mean for sales and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say like we have something like 15K per month.
Okay.
To acquire customers. Yeah.
And how many? But how many customers are you adding per month?
So in my industry, it's very weird because you could have no customer for 1 month or 2 months, and then after 4 months, then you have suddenly 20 or 25. So if you say an average, because it's not every month, but an average is 10 per month.
10 new customers per month.
Yeah, but actually they don't come every month.
No, I understand. I get that. Yeah. So, but 10 on average per month, and you're spending 15 grand a month. So you're spending, call it $1,000 to acquire a customer that's paying you $250 a month, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but my contracts are for 2 years. So
do they pay it all? Do they pay it all up front?
Some of them do.
They pay 2 year, the full 2 years, all up front with no discount.
Some of them do 2. Some of them do 1. And some of them every month.
Why would somebody pay for 2 years of a service all up front? Why wouldn't they just stick with month to month?
So we give 20% discount.
That's why. Okay, very good. And then your churn is so low, your lifetime value can get pretty crazy pretty quick. What do you assume your lifetime value is?
2 years is I mean it's very early to tell you that because we didn't. The China industry, it's very hard to get in, but it's very hard to get out of it. So because we really, we equip just every staff member and we install in their information system. So I guess, and I hope that if we do well, they should stay with us 5 years.
Well, again, yeah, if you have 1% churn, you can just do 1 divided by 0.01, and that assumes basically 100 months of lifetime value. But that's obviously a huge number, right? You have to get a larger kind of sample size to see if that pans out. But anyways, you're assuming 24 months today or 2 years at $250 a month. That's about $6,000 in lifetime value. The numbers obviously make sense, Jonathan. So that good stuff. Let's wrap up here with the famous 5. Number 1, what's your favorite business book?
Jason Lemkin. From Impossible to Inevitable.
Number 2, is there a CEO you're following or studying right now?
A CEO?
Yep.
Jason Lemkin too.
Number 3, what's your number 4? No, sorry, number 3. What's your favorite online tool for building the business?
Online tool for building the business? Wow, hard question. I would say Stripe.
Number 4, how many hours of sleep do you get every night?
How many what?
Hour.
Okay. So it used to be 4 and now it's 6.
Okay, good. And what's your situation? Married, single, do you have kids?
Married, 5 kids.
How many?
5.
5. Holy moly. And how old are you?
I'm 47 today.
40. Okay.
My birthday.
Happy birthday. Very good. All right. I hope you're drinking after this, Jonathan. All right. Last question. What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
What? Sorry?
What do you wish your 20-year-old self knew?
I don't know, actually. It's a tough question. I would say it's hard. The path is hard to build that. It's very hard.
Guys, it is hard. He founded RoomChecker again back a few years ago, called it 2014. Took it to about 2016 to get a working product, paying customers. Now serving 240 hotels that pay on average $250 a month. Some pay for 2 years all up front. Less than 1% gross revenue and logo churn annually. Doing about 45 grand per month today in sales. A year ago in June 2017, doing just 10 grand per month in sales. So healthy growth, small numbers, but they're building their customer base with their team of 10 people based between Paris and the US. Jonathan, thank you for taking us to the top.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.